It's a Friday night OJBLL matchup as the Elora Hawks get set for their home opener at Elora Community Centre. Their opponent in this one is the Guelph Regals. These teams played each other earlier this week, with Elora claiming an 11-8 victory in the season opener for both teams. Let's get into the action. First period, some early physicality as Landon Crisco hammers his man into the Elora bench. A couple minutes later, Carter Coffey picks up and runs ahead. He surveys and sidesteps his man before feeding Trey Verbeek, who buries it. It's 1-0 Elora. At the other end, Jared Bettenville runs in. He finds Ben Morton across the floor. Morton loads up and he fires it in. We're tied at 1. But just 20 seconds later, Evan McDougall plays give and go with Levi Wilson in the corner as Wilson spots McDougall cutting in front and he pots it. It's 2-1. Later on, Braden Driscoll takes the pass. He cradles and surveys before loading up to shoot, and he scores from range. Braden Driscoll makes it 3-1 Elora. Dying seconds of the period, Reed McDonald drives JJ Levine into the boards before laying another check for good measure. They get into it after the whistle as both players are given penalties and sent off. It's 3-1 through 20. Second period now, the physicality continues as Landon Crisco lays a booming hit along the boards before tossing his man to the ground. Now at 4-1 after another Evan McDougall goal, Dylan Davey cradles into the corner. He defers back to Ben Morton, who shoots, and he zips it into the net. Morton's second of the game makes it 4-2. 90 seconds later, Trey Verbeek intercepts the pass and he races ahead for a breakaway. Verbeek cradles in and bounces the ball through the legs of the netminder. It's 5-2 on Verbeek's second of the game. Half a minute after that, Evan McDougall races around a screen before rocketing an underhand shot past the netminder. McDougall has 2 hat tricks in his team's first 2 games. It's 6-2. Guelph on the power play now. Sam Savory takes the pass up high and plays over to Jared Bettenville. Bettenville fires a bounce shot on goal and he finds the net. It's 6-3. Just before the halfway mark of the period, some nice passing from Elora as Connor Wilmets passes to Tobias Wilson. Wilson spots JJ Levine in front and he scores. It's 7-3 as Elora extends the lead. Now at 4-on-4, Nate Renault feeds over to Evan McDougall. He works into the middle before loading up and he rockets it in from range. McDougall's 4th of the game makes it 8-3. Guelph looking to come back now. Darcy Rabinski wins the battle and plays to Cannon Schmidt. Schmidt works in alone and he makes no mistake. It's 8-4. Less than 15 seconds later, Ian George fights off a check before finding a seam to Ben Morton, who shoots on the run, and he scores. It's 8-5 in the blink of an eye. Under 2 to play in the frame now, Landon Crisco corrals the long-range pass ahead of the play. He races in and is taken down as the official awards a penalty shot. On the penalty shot, Crisco works in slowly before faking the first shot and sneaking the second by the netminder. It's 9-5 Elora. At the other end, Sam Savory muscles off 2 checks and works in before finding Ben Morton across the crease, who quickly buries it to beat the netminder. Morton has 4 goals. It's 9-6. But 10 seconds later, Owen Tuvell lays a check off the faceoff to steal. He plays over to Evan McDougall, who gives it right back as Tuvell bounces it home in the dying seconds of the period. It's 10-6 through 40. Third period, Hawks on the power play. Evan McDougall picks up off the bounce. He works around the screen to find room to shoot as he bounces it in for his 5th of the contest. It's 11-6 Elora. 5 minutes later, Guelph on the power play. Dylan Davey takes the pass before playing over to Sam Savory. Savory finds room around the defender as he rips it in off the bounce. Sam Savory is on the board. It's 11-7. Under 7 to play now, Regals back on the power play. Jared Bettenville plays to Sam Savory. He finds Dylan Davey, who gives it right back. Savory hits Bettenville, who pulls the trigger and buries it. Bettenville has his second. It's 11-8. At the other end, Evan McDougall feeds Braden Driscoll. Driscoll bounces it around the defender to Nate Renault, who redirects it in from a tough angle. It's 12-8. Less than a minute later, deja vu. Evan McDougall finds Carter Coffey as Nate Renault again takes a pass beside the goal and scores. Renault has 2 very similar goals under a minute apart. It's 13-8. Guelph on the power play now with time winding down. Sam Savory receives up high from Dylan Davey and he fires it in. Sam Savory has a pair. It's 13-9. But that score would hold as the Elora Hawks pick up the win in their home opener by a final score of 13-9 on Friday night, moving to 2-0-0 on the season.